We have some investments in Uganda since 2018 and we keep doing business over there with pleasure. We have an industrial plant in Kampala, so I am working with 50 Ugandan brothers and sisters. I can talk about my experience if you don't mind, because I'm not really in the textile industry, but I would like to give some information about what I am doing. So, this is the only question I'm going to talk to a little bit more, if you don't mind, because I'm not really into the textile industry 100%. Africa, I guess I'm invited to this panel as a honorary consul for Uganda, Africa, and the chairman of a medium big group who has manufacturing investments in East Africa as a case. First of all, I would like to underline that Turkey and Africa means to each other. Everybody knows in this room. Turkey is an industrialized country and needs to reach new markets. Africa has a great potential in terms of raw material and human resources. But don't forget that Africa is not waiting us at the door for our products. Because sometimes my friends are asking me, Levent, can we sell this or that product in Uganda? I said no, because they are not going to be competitive in price because of import taxes. But if you have a long view, I suggested that to export a trial lot, then check your product's demand, collect the money, transfer the money while doing this, check the business environment and start producing over there for a more bigger market. As an example, produce for East Africa, which has a population of 350 million people. Africa would like to see us to produce over there and export our products to all over the world from there, which means we have transferred our technology and produce from the raw materials for sharpening the competitive edge. I'm spending more time in Uganda than I can talk about my experience over there. Turkish products, especially textile, has a great reputation which we have to take under consideration. Also, Turkish construction companies are building Uganda's infrastructure. For example, Ekim started a railway project which has a value of $3 million. Suma building up a new stadium for an African Cup, which some Korean and other companies building roads over there. Ekim has 2 stores which are working perfectly. Now it is time to industrialize the country and we are working together with our ambassadors, His Excellency Fatih Ak and Her Excellency Nusrat Tiberu, to establish an industrial park for Turkish investors. His Excellency also supporting Mrs. Tiberu's project as well. And then lastly, I would like to talk about why Africa. If you don't mind, I'm not going to take so much. Just giving an example of how much they need for industrialization. Let's measure this with steel consumption. In Turkey, we are consuming 432 kilograms per person steel. We are buying refrigerator, cars, whatever. In Uganda, the figure is only 18 kg. So, long way to go. A Turkish industrialist is going to have the following advantages. There is no language barrier. They can speak English in the West, they can speak French. Finance structure friendly to foreign investors. Broad banking network and international partners like Standard Chartered and Barclays, based on common law, Anglo-Saxon legal tradition, easy access to the regional markets, strategic location, regional trade. For example, Uganda is a member of the East Africa Community, the African Continental Free Trade Area, and an active member of COMESA, providing easier access to the regional markets. And then, young population. So, when we are talking about the population, children are under 17 years old is 50% of the population. Ages between 18 and 30 is 22.7%. Accessibility to mobile banking system, so I can pay my taxes in Uganda from Turkey by internet banking. Literacy rate is 73.81%, and then minimum wage, the salary is $38 per month. So there's a human resource over there. And then when I'm talking about the inflation in Uganda, You can guess it. What is the inflation in Uganda? It's 3.9%. in Uganda. And then real GDP rate is 5%. So what I'm saying is that they are developing very fast. So it's really very, how can I say, it's really a potential over there and we have to be there and nobody's waiting us. We have to go there, I think that by ourselves. Just you know, the last one was the cotton and textile. Cotton production in Uganda between 2020 to 2023 is 250,000 tons annually. This is their cotton production. This makes Uganda one of the leading cotton producers in East Africa. According to the USDA FAS country summary, Uganda's cotton cultivated land in 2025 is 65,000 hectares. And then I just would like to talk about their cotton exports. They are exporting cotton in the recent years. Raw cotton is between 10 up to 25 million annually. And then, as I told at the beginning, Turkish textile is a very good reputation over there. And then finished textiles and ready-made garments from Turkey to Uganda is up to 10 million US. Thank you very much. Sorry for taking a little bit longer, but this is what I do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leva. So, what I understand, Uganda is, especially Uganda is good for investing for textile industry. And Sevda Hanım,